What's up, Loops? Good win here. 15 versus 15. We got 40 stars, almost 94% destruction. Lots of nice 3 stars here. We're going to take a look at 4 attacks, trying to show a little bit of diversity with some, I think we got some loons and some hogs to show here. First attack we're going to show is my 3-star against their number 2 base, and I had the benefit of a scout attack and Sleepy put together a solid attempt against this base, and our attacks are pretty similar. I just have a little bit of different loon deployment, which led to more loons going into the core, and that's what I wanted to highlight on this attack. I think my golem deployment was a little bit different as well, different angle, but I sacrificed my BK to get the queen, which is always a good trade if you're going with a primarily air attack. He lures the clan castle, poison for that. The queen's going to take out all the clan castle, and whatever's left of the kill squad's going to fortunately move all the way up and take out this second air defense. I'm going to pause here. So the difference with my attack, I believe, versus Sleepy's attack is how I placed my loons in order to get them to eventually get into the core, which is where there's obviously tons of value here. I start my loons from the north and work my way clockwise, and I place 2 hastes up here at I guess this is about 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock or something, and that's just to ensure that these loons are going to take out this line of defenses in order for the loons that are all to the further to the east here to eventually head into the core. So just 2 hastes, push everything that way. My 3rd hound comes in and I start taking out this top section. I think in the last video, haste placement right on top of these multiple defenses. There's lots of stops here, so it's a good place for a haste. And then I got this nice wad of balloons making it into the core. Clone spell, rage spell, warden ability, freeze spell, and I think I dropped my pocketed haste spell in there too, just to ensure that core gets down. So tons of investment into the core, which is usually the difficult part with these ring style bases, and I see that we have some trouble with these occasionally. So if you don't have a clone spell, like if you're not max Town Hall 11 like most people, take an extra rage spell or freeze spell or even a heal spell to keep those balloons alive. And you might have to go even a little bit heavier with your initial loon deployment so that more loons get into the core. But yeah, that's what it's about. Investing into the core and ensuring that enough loons get into the core by deploying them in a manner that forces the initial loons in. Alright, next let's look at cdub. Cdub brings a sweet stoned go boho attack. Golems, bowlers, hogs. 3 golems, not something you're seeing super often anymore, but I think it was a good choice, good base recognition, because he's going to drop a jump spell up here by the clan castle, and he's going to basically open up, I don't know, what this is like 3/4 of the base with this one jump spell. So 3 golems is going to just provide a ton of tanking and a ton of time for his CC of 5 golems, and his heroes are going to be able to do a ton of work. Rage spell is always a good idea for the initial push with a golem or a bowler kill squad. So that looks good. And everything's just going to push its way up into this base, and cdub has 22 hogs, and this base isn't going to stand much of a chance here. Kill squad still doing work, taking out Teslas, tanking. Perfectly placed heal spell keeps his hogs nice and healthy through that bomb tower. And then I think his next heal spell's for the Tesla farm. That's perfect. This one Tesla is distracted by the kill squad, so that's excellent. And the last heal spell is slightly off from a double giant bomb set down here, so I think this was probably a fresh hit, otherwise the heal spell most likely would have been closer to this double giant bomb set. So really nice attack. Pretty cool to see a, triple golem hog attack, so definitely something to consider when looking at a base, when you can open up a huge portion of a base like that with just, one jump spell. Pretty cool. Nice attack, cdub. And next we're going to take a look at an air attack from Bindy. It's pretty awesome to see a nice diversity in our attacks with air and ground. Still 3-star in bases left and right. So Bindy takes out the number 9. And again, common theme, I think he has bowlers in the clan castle. Pretty much too powerful to ignore. Shattered entry with 2 golems. I believe the jump spell's right around this expo area. But he's just letting his funnel form for now. Wall breaker fail, unfortunately. But King beats his way through the wall. And that's by the way, that's really smart. If your wall breaker fails, maybe you can recover it with your king breaking through the wall, is exactly what Bindy did. Waited for his king to bust through, and then he dropped the golems. If that wall was still intact, then these golems, very likely could have walked over to this archer tower, then to this wizard tower, then army camp, boom, and then they're walking, and that sucks. So, really nice job with waiting for that wall to open up. Jump and poison, double poison even. Here comes a rage, I'm betting. Any second. There it is. Rage and heal. So, big investment into the kill squad, but he's going to get a lot of value for it. Probably 2 air defenses, the queen, the CC, a whole bunch of buildings. Still doing work. 2 balloons for this wizard tower, super smart. This air deployment is just really nice, I think. And so is the hound deployment. This hound traverses across a huge portion of the base, soaks up a bunch of bombs. That's always a good idea. Rage placement, super nice as well. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 5 targets all in this rage. So that's a really nicely placed rage spell. Keep an eye out for spell placement like that. And these loons are just going to crush those 5 defenses in just a few seconds. Swag hound over here, I mean, gosh. Air is just so damn powerful, and when it's executed with a good plan, it really shows. So this base is done. Both golems are still intact. Loons everywhere. Haste spell didn't even get used. This base got totally annihilated. Nice job, Bindy. Alright, last attack we're going to look at is BBJ, and he brought a hog attack. I can't remember if it was 10 or 11 though. Nope, it wasn't. It was base number 11. So, this base is pretty bad, let's be honest. I think he's got like exterior giant bombs everywhere. But I just wanted to show this one because this is good base recognition, whether it was scouted or not, to see the giant bombs outside. Excellent base to bring hogs to, because look at these defenses. They are so compacted, and they're just so compacted that there's no spaces for giant bombs. There's hardly spaces for spring traps, and hogs are just going to destroy this base just based on that. So BBJ is going to bring a queen walk with a golem, and he's going to punch into the core and then just send hogs around the ring. It's kind of like a ring of defenses here. There's an exterior bomb. Not the best thing to have. Just taking out the CC before deploying his... Oh gosh, another exterior bomb. Just crazy. Here comes the golem. And he's still working on his funnel. Really patient with his funnel. So, good idea to keep an eye on things like this. Jump spell goes down, and he waits for this dark elixir storage to go down, and then the bowlers come in. So, really smart to hold those bowlers, waiting for that funnel to get completed. A couple still even walk on him, so could have been worse. But Kill Squad gets in there, takes out the whole core, and then here come Hogs, basically, without any threat. I mean, there's no bombs to worry about once they get into the base. 2 Hogs for the bomb tower, really smart there. And he's only got 1 heal spell for his Hogs, but it's going to be more than enough. And the old school second poison spell on the skeletons, that was cool to see. And the base is done. Nice 3-star. Just a whole lot of cleanup. Alright, that's about it. Hopefully you guys learned something or can use some of these highlights in your planning for your future war attacks. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.